Our first speaker attended the employer-sponsored global sales meet in London this past year. He planned to meet a few people and make some connections through networking. Let's hear from him with his plan, execution, and learnings from this event. Please welcome Mohan Padamati with his speech, Global Sales Meet 2022.
Raise your hand if you went to a convention or marriage reception. Very good. Raise your hand. You met someone either in convention or marriage reception or any community event. You made friendship. Not bad. Madam Toastmaster members and honored guests, purpose of this project is to develop and practice a personal strategy to build the connections through networking. As a part of this project, it was timely plan from my organization. There was a global sales meet in London, United Kingdom in March. I was working on this project in February. I jumped on it and I wrote some notes. I planned what to do and who to go and meet and what to discuss. I wrote off a page plan. By the time I reached London, it was late in the morning. I started my first interaction with front desk. I tried my planning skills, but no luck. Same evening, we went for a dinner party. I went to a table, sat with half a dozen people with one glass of juice. I never tried alcohol. Every one of them were with glass of wine. After 30 minutes, I realized that I was a foreigner in the area. I went to bed. I woke up in the morning. I met two people in the front lobby of a hotel. They were going for a morning walk. I joined them. After 5 minutes, I opened my mouth and got introduced myself. I started asking the questions. That's when I came across a person from India whose name is Venkat. He spoke about his knee surgery, spoke about his family, spoke about his education. He shared everything in 15 minutes. At the end, I asked, what is your hobby? He said, Mohan, by this, I thought you realized my hobby is making friendship and traveling across the world. I met another colleague who is from Boston. He spoke about Boston College, Boston University, education system in Northeastern. He's expert in manufacturing of electronics parts. He supports manufacturing industry, manufacturing factory in Mysore, owned by Saint, our employer organization. I came to know more about him next day morning at breakfast. I felt very happy. I was alone at corner table eating my breakfast. He came to me, Mohan, can I join you? I said, please. He pulled a chair and asked a lot of questions about my background, my education background, where I work, what I do at my customer. We spoke for almost 1 hour. At the end of that meeting, we shook our hands. I went back to a conference. It lasted for 10 hours. Third day, I met another person from Australia. I tried my level best, but somehow we could not connect well because he was getting the phone calls. He had to walk away. I switched off my cell, but no luck. After 3 days seminar and convention, hectic work. Next day I took off and I was waiting in the lobby to go and explore London. That's when I met my boss's boss. He said one thing, Today, we are not going to speak anything about work, anything about our company, nothing about business. Is it clear? I said, yes. We spoke about only families, our hobbies, and anything about world, what is happening, current events. We spent whole day. On that day, I walked for 24,500 steps. That is still second largest achievement in my walking journey I've been doing since 3 years. I came back to hotel. I started working on my achievements. Except two people's conversation, all others were similar to a fad in the data or outliers for me. While coming back to Hartford in the plane, I took my pen and wrote few notes. First thing I wanted to do is connect back. I went to WhatsApp and connected with one of them from India, Venkat. He immediately replied, yes, Mohan, nice to see you. What's up? I said, when are you coming to US? He said, sometime in the future, can we meet for a lunch or dinner? I was applying all my learnings from Toastmaster manual. 3 days after that convention, I met a person whom I just said hi and spent only 5 seconds. I ended up having lunch with him. He's the president of our group and he remembered everything, though we met for only 5 seconds. Yeah, Mohan, I met you there. You are account manager in that area and you are doing good. I need to learn more. I went back again to my work table and started writing a brief summary. I learned something from that visit. You may want to share and tell, but if you want to make a friendship or relationship, listen to others. Everyone wants to speak, but there are a lot of people who wants to share their experience. More than speaking, if you can listen, you can make more friends. Lesson number one. Lesson number two, it is not important how many people you know. It all boils down to who knows you. That is the second point. Third one is continuing the relationship. You may do a great job in convention, in a one sitting, one meeting, but unless until you follow up, you are not going to build that relationship and continue. Whether it's a friendship, whether it is a work area relationship, or whether it is a business relationship. To summarize, take this opportunity when you happen to go to these conventions, conferences, meet someone at lunch, breakfast, or dinner, listen to them, be open to the feedback, and you will not be disappointed. Thank you.